name's Aaron. I'm a ranger here at Zealandia, Te Mara Atane. Today I'm going to show you how to set a Victor rat trap. So the first step is to make sure that when you find the trap, that you make sure that the trap inside the box is set off. So give it a good shake. There's no point in pulling it out, because as soon as you put your hand in there, it might be set from someone that's had it previously. Open it up. So you're opening up the end. This here is removed. That's where we're going to place the trap in. This means that pests can't come in the wrong side, because if they come in the wrong side, that's when you get mishaps in terms of the trap and actually trapping the rat. So once you pull this up, remove the trap, which should be set off when you're shaking it. This is a Victor rat trap. This is what you're going to be using to set, and here is the panel where you're going to put the bait. So we've placed it, we've got our trap out. So step 2 is the baiting of the trap. And you must bait it before you set it, because if you set it and there's no bait, you're going to have to do it again. So place the trap down. 4 rats. It's best to start off with peanut butter. So I'm just going to get a little bit of peanut butter. It doesn't have to be too much. And place it on the yellow plate there. There you go. Just placing a little bit on there. This is the third and final part. So I've got my box here, I'm ready to place it in. I've got the cage on the top. Always hold the trap from the back. This means that if it does go off, that your hands aren't going to be in the front. So holding it at the back there. This kill bar is quite strong, but it has to be to make sure it kills the rat effectively. So what you want is to grab your thumbs, and with your thumbs you're pulling it back all the way. Once you've got your thumbs here, you are placing this just under the yellow clip there. You might not be able to see it in the video, but you'll be able to see it once you get a Victor rat trap. Is that on the left it has an F, and on the right it has an S. If you put it on the left, it's going to take more to set it off, and if you put it on the right, it's going to take less to set it off. So if you're putting it in a place where the box might get moved around a bit, what you want to do is keep it on the left, the F, because you don't want it setting off without a rat actually being in there. So today we'll put it on the F, so we're making sure it's just underneath that place there. We're moving this plate up and letting go of the bar, like that. So once it's set, you don't want to wriggle it around too much. Once it's set, this is really important that you put the trap in towards the entrance. So the yellow part going in first, and you're going to slide it just in like this, and just stop it just at the back. Once that cage is down, and I'll tell you in a second why. So this is ready to go. The reason why we want to keep it just inside is that on the front there's a small hole that allows rats to get in. What we don't want is to place that trap all the way at the front, and then you'll get other animals or even other people placing their fingers in and it's setting off. So you want it right at the back so you get a clean kill, because although they are pests, we're trying to kill these rats in the most humane way possible. Kia ora. A really important part of trapping is obviously resetting the trap and also getting rid of any dead rats that you may find. So once you've set your trap, it's important to check it. If the trap is set off, that's really easy to see. But if it's not set off, make sure that it still has bait on it. If the bait's gone and it's still set, you'll need to unset it and reset it with some new peanut butter or whatever bait. So just inside this box here, we have a trap that's been set off by a rat. So what we're going to do is just really quickly clear it, and it's pretty straightforward. So first of all, check, have a look inside. I can see this has gone off. Then what you're going to have to do is remove the end of the cage. You're going to have some type of bag or a bin nearby. I've got a bin just over here. What you want to do is pull out the Victor rat trap, and you can see this has killed it right on the neck, so a really clean kill. This has obviously been set correctly. Then what you're going to do is place that rat over a bin or the bag that you have and pull up the kill bar so it can drop straight in there, and then you're going to be resetting the trap and placing it back in. If you need any further information, just check out our page.